For several months, we've been investigating the controversy surrounding the administration at Rochester Community and Technical College. The college has been under fire after students, faculty, and union members voiced their concerns publicly about President Leslie McClellon. Last month, President McClellon announced her resignation effective today. While her departure is imminent, the people she put into place at RCTC remain in question. ABC 6 obtained data about some of those individuals which show a pattern of questionable hiring practices. ABC 6 News anchor Laura Lee has our story.
According to RCTC staff, on more than one occasion, President McClellon strayed away from MnSCU policy to hire interim roles.
We have a body called shared governance. The ideal is that everything sort of flows through there, information-wise, etc. And like I said, in some of these cases, it did not.
This shared governance allows for search committees, including staff, faculty, and student representatives, to discuss and submit qualified candidates. From there, the finalists are selected, given background checks, and interviewed. In several instances, President McClellon canceled the searches and appointed her own hires. According to RCTC search committee members, in July of 2014, President McClellon canceled the search for the position of Foundation Executive Director. A few months later, in a letter to students and staff dated October 31st, 2014, she says, quote, "Although the search team selected the best finalists they could from a pool of candidates provided to them, it was obvious that the finalists did not meet the needs of the college." That same month, Des Lewis was appointed as the foundation's interim executive director. In December of 2014, President McClellon terminated the position of Director of Institutional Research, only to announce the creation of a similar role given to Dr. Marcus Balboea. During our investigation, ABC 6 News discovered Balboea was fired from South Louisiana Community College last March from a role very similar to the one he has at RCTC. ABC 6 News also obtained the employment history for several employees hired by President McClellon. Lewis is one of them. According to his resume, he is a graduate from Langston University, which happens to be President McClellon's alma mater. And we discovered Lewis, who is in charge of donor relations and scholarship funding, has a history of tax warrants. According to these documents in Logan County, Oklahoma, there are more than half a dozen small claims against Lewis for financial loans dating back to 2003.
Was that just an issue that was overlooked, or was that just something that didn't come out during the hiring process?
New to me today.
New to you today?
Yeah, new to me today.
Pete Sandberg is RCTC's foundation secretary. He says the information never came up during the hiring process.
We will sit down, we will talk about it, and decide what action needs to be taken.
ABC 6 News also discovered the newly hired athletic director, Patrick Simon, also has connections to Langston University, and his work history shows a pattern of resignations. Back in 2013, he resigned from Tuskegee University citing personal matters. What his most recent resume failed to list was Elkhorn State University, where we confirmed Simon also resigned from the athletic director job after just 2 months. We also discovered Simon was placed on administrative leave back in 2007 following a NCAA investigation into unethical violations at Cheney University. As a result, the NCAA Division II committee placed the university football program on probation. All information that would have been knowledgeable to administration, staff, and faculty had President McClellon followed hiring practices as laid out by MnSCU's shared governance model. Patrick Simon declined to go on camera Thursday, but did say in response to his work history, quote, "Those years are gone where people stay for 20 to 30 years. This business is tough. People jump from department to department hoping you can make a difference." He also went on to say, quote, "I look forward to bringing RCTC more championships and graduating student athletes."
That was Laura Lee reporting. We also learned Veronica Delcourt, RCTC's newest Dean of Academic Affairs, was named as a defendant in a religious discrimination lawsuit while at Madison Area Technical College. However, search committee members say Delcourt was very open about the lawsuit during the hiring process. We did reach out to RCTC's administration about these employees and what we discovered. We were told they would get back to us.